day 29 of my 40-day spring detox. I'm almost there. I have 10 days after today left, but I'm going to be upping the challenge a little bit in the last 7 days, so stay tuned for that. But today I want to talk about intuition because it has definitely been showing up for me big time, especially lately, and this is what I want to share with you. So thank you for joining me. My name is Marise Tourigny, and I've decided to undertake a 40-day spring detox, which I've never done before. And I'm being very disciplined in my routine of having 1 carrot apple ginger juice in the morning and a vegetarian meal in the afternoon. And it's been going quite well. In the evenings, I'm not hungry. I just take in some herbal teas and I feel great. Now, one of the things that I've been noticing, and yesterday it was so explosive. I was so excited and I wanted to share, so I'm speaking about it today. It's my intuition. So to begin, I was guided to do this 40-day spring detox by my inner guidance, my inner knowing, and it has a certain voice, and when it presents, I know to listen. It's just something that's like, yeah, okay, yes, and then I take action. And so my inner guidance is already there. I already have a relationship with her. However, lately it's been on steroids. It's so exciting. It's inspiring. And I want to share a little bit with you what's going on because it's super exciting. So one of the reasons that I'm discovering why I'm doing this 40-day spring detox is because right now caring for our body is very important. I'm discovering that our world is changing, and as a result, our bodies are changing, the whole frequency. When I say our world is changing, I'm not talking about politics, I'm talking about the frequency of the world that we're living in is changing and therefore impacting our body. And it is so important to care for our body because it's through our body that we're able to hold and contain the light. And what I mean by that is over the last couple of years, there is a lot that's been coming to the surface. I don't know if you noticed it for yourself, but there's a lot of emotions, a lot of old beliefs, limiting beliefs that are coming up to the surface to be challenged, to be looked at, assessed, and released. When we're young, we buy into our parents, our family, our society, different belief systems. And as we grow up, we assess these beliefs and decide, are they working for me or are they not working for me anymore? And then you get to choose from a conscious, empowered place whether you want to take on these beliefs or not. And so there's a lot of this cleansing that's been happening over the past couple of years where you're being forced in a way to look at what is not working in your life so that you get to choose what is it that you want for yourself. It could be difficult, but it's also a very empowering thing to do to get to choose. This is mine, this is not mine, and we consciously get to choose. And one of the reasons why this is happening is because as the frequencies of the earth elevate and we're being bombarded with all of this light that's coming in from solar flares and light from other parts of the universe, it's helping us to open up and to assimilate more of this light. And with that, the more aware we become, the more conscious we become. And so there's been this kind of cleansing that's been happening, cleansing of the physical body. And that's happening energetically, but it's important for us to take responsibility for our temple, our bodies, and to support it. And the way that we can support it is to look at what are the foods that we're ingesting. There's a lot of food out there that is processed and has no nutritional value, nothing of value to bring to the body. And so it's important to take a look at what is it that you're eating, because we eat not only to satisfy a sensation in the body, but we're eating to bring nutrients to the body. And so the closest we can eat to Mother Earth, the best. And so eating how I'm eating, which is vegetarian based and live foods, it's bringing lots of vitality to the body, and through this process the body is able to release the toxins, release the debris of what's not serving. So I've shed 11 pounds of debris from my body so far, which is pretty incredible. And I feel great as a result. And I hope and it's inspiring me to continue on this path. So what this is doing for me and my body, it's opening centers for me to be more receptive to my intuitive guidance. So this inner guidance, this inner teacher that I have lately has been speaking a lot clearer, a lot louder. And I'm being guided right now to create a program that is an accumulation of everything that I've been working on for the past 20 years and package it into an experience for people who are interested to elevate their vitality, elevate their health, their happiness, confidence, and empowerment. And this is a journey working through the 4 pillars of health, which is the body, the mind, the emotions, and the soul, to become aware of what can we do in these different areas that support ourselves in our journey to self-awareness, self-actualization. I'm so excited because as this is coming to me from the inside, I'm getting little bits of information on the outside that are kind of like little bells that are ringing saying that this is the right thing to do. So it's pretty exciting. So although this program will be starting in September, I am launching a little sneak peek that's coming on May 5th at 5 p.m. So this is a 5-day challenge. I'm calling it the 360 Detox, which is a 5-day challenge that I'm going to be doing online. You'll need to register for that. And so as soon as the link is ready to register, I'm going to put it in the comments below, in the description. So look out for 360 Detox, and participate, because this is where I'm going to be giving the 5 keys on how we can start to elevate ourselves so that we can bring ourselves up to speed, so that and the reason why this is so important is that as we continue to be bombarded by light from the outside, this is very stressful on the nervous system. So the more that we can work from the inside to support our body, the more ease we're going to be going through this transition. And as I said, 2025 is a year of transformation, and this is where everything starts. So we don't need to do anything, but I I highly recommend supporting yourself at all levels so that you can embrace more of who you are, because you are magnificent, and the only reason you don't know it is because there are blocks to the light that you are. And so as we remove the blocks to your light, you get to be brighter and know yourself as this beautiful, magnificent person that you are. And so I hope that you do join me. So stay tuned. So this is what I wanted to share today. I'm just like feeling super excited about my own transformation, and I can't imagine what's going to happen in the next 10 days, but you're with me on my journey. So thank you for listening. And I will see you again on a future episode. If you're liking what you're hearing, subscribe and like, and I will see you again soon.